Hi, I hope you're having a great day crafting. I am here to show you a 2-page spread that I used using the Christmas Spirit collection of Creative Memories. And here's one of the pages. Yay, look at that pretty paper. This is a laser die cut. Laser border. It continues on the other page, I'll show you. And this circle here, this white circle I'm going to show you how to use. It is using our new punch that's called the Dotted Leaf Circle. And it looks like this on its own. But the trick I'm going to show you, you'll see on this other page. So this 6-inch dotted leaf circle punch, we're going to cut up so that we can expand it and use it around a larger circle. So if you look at the two different sizes, this page is a 6-inch circle, and then that page, you're using pieces of it to go behind. And before we jump to that good stuff, here's a little sneak peek. See these little squares in my embellishment cluster? Well, guess what? I'll show you where I got those. La! Isn't that cool? This is photo safe. You can cut it up. You can use it just as white cardstock. Or if you like those squares, I used them behind in that embellishment. Okay, cool. So let me show you how to use that new tool, and it's called the Dotted Leaf Circle. All right, so this is what you're gonna need to make this dotted leaf circle. You're gonna start with a 6x6 piece of cardstock, and the instructions are on the side. How about that? So you first take your cardstock and you slide it all the way in against this corner. There's actually an edge there, so you don't have to line it up with a line. You just bring it all the way to the edge and punch. And you turn clockwise and punch again. And you do that for each corner. Until you've done 4. And this is the trick. You flip it over to the back side, put it back in, and turn again. And those little odd square pieces are going to turn into a beautiful border. Let's see. There is a little room for error, but there is some room for error. And I'll show you what it looks like if I do mess up. Hey, look at that. No error. Okay, well, that's how that goes. So, in order to make pieces to go behind a large circle, I've cut this out using my jumbo circle. And to get the edges to go around, you can see the edging is not the right size because this is a smaller circle. This is what you're going to do. You're going to take your circle and you're going to, from one circle to the other, these little dots, you're going to cut that in 4. And I'll show you how easy that is with our trimmer. You're simply going to line up that circle with the opposing circle on your cut line. And if your mat of your trimmer is a little bit older, you can flip it out and find a new line, or you can put this down and pull out your sight guide, which is showing you where it's going to cut. So you're going to want that to cut right in the middle of that circle. And guess what? There's a sight guide over here as well. You're going to want that to cut right in the middle of that circle. You see how that lines up? All right, we're good to go. Now that you have a straight edge, it's a little bit easier. But again, you can use the sight guide. Where did it go? Here it is. To line up right in the middle of that circle and slice. And we'll take this other piece. Let's take a look. Line up right in that circle and slice. So now you have 4 pieces. you can take your trimmer away. Next, what you're gonna do, take your micro scissors and you're cut off these little edges to make it a clean pattern. On all 4 of these. Okay, so now we have our green circle, partial circle. You have your repositional adhesive, and you have these. So you know what, let's just put one down and see where it goes. Actually, it looks like this one I didn't cut. And one way you can do it, you can actually look at it this way. You're going to line up those 2 patterns like that. You see how it makes it a little bit bigger? You have a little bit of wiggle room, depending on how you want to overlap it. So when I made my circle, I just started at the edge, and then I went to the next one. Kind of lined it up. It's not perfect, but neither are we, so it all works out. Let's see this one. Double that up. Good. Double that up. Looks good. And then if you look at it, I have more space here, so you could cut a 5th one and go like that and then trim off. I think what I actually did, I actually left it as is, and then I went with my trimmer and cut off some of that. I think that's how I did that. So it's a little bit cleaner, and it looks like these 2 white are actually going to get snipped off if you're looking at the end of your page. Depends on how you want to do it. But how about that? Pretty neat, huh? So let's take a look at the final page. And it went around the back. So that's that. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks. Have a great day.